child pose. Where when you need a little rest, you want to have this posture anytime during a class or during your own practice. When you need a little rest, you're tired, you need a break, and it's so relaxing. You can do that by itself during the day too if it feels great on the back. So anytime that you need that break, and often it is offered in the class as a pose itself. Something leads to that. You will be going child pose. So, but do it on your own. You will see other student that's going down in child pose when they're not asked to, and it is expected. It's your break whenever you need it. So, all kind of ways to do that. Have a chair near you if you have difficulty getting back up. You can have your knees together. You can just spread them to allow a little more room for your body, or to get a little deeper, or it feels better on your back that way. So try a different way. Right now my big toes are touching. They don't have to, as long as they're towards each other. Arms can be overhead or to the back. You can have a little pillow that you make with your fist. So lean forward here, just go down slowly. Make little pillows, and then set like a unicorn horn on it with your fist, and then put your forehead on it. And just rest everything, maybe turning your head side to side, just making sure it's relaxed here. If you want, you can let your forehead touch the ground. Arms can be overhead. You can reach away with your fingertip as you inhale, exhaling your arms down. They can be behind you, just resting your bicep on your thighs. It's whatever is comfortable for you, unless something else is suggested, but you always modify according to your own body. So let's do our little sequence and add that to it. So let's come off the ground. So whichever way works for you. If you need your chair, you can. You can put your foot, you can jump up if you may already be up. So it's one foot, the other, and then you're on forward fold. Inhale, half back, exhale down, big inhale, press in your feet. Or if that doesn't work for you, just come by unrolling your spine a little bit at a time, which feels so delightful anyway. So let's start a little sequence here, a little routine. Find your mountain pose with your feet, your Tadasana. And we'll verify it after. Big toe in a little bit. Engage your feet, your legs. Inhale, fingertip up. Keep your arm up. Exhale, shoulders down. Remember to keep on breathing when I'm talking, or if you need extra breath. On an inhale, bring your fingertip up. And slowly exhale your arms. Down just halfway. Slow, slow, slow. And stop. Inhale. Add a little length. Bring your fingertip away from you. And then exhale your shoulder down and your arms. Slow, slow. So your shoulder and then your arms. Again. Inhale, all the arms all the way up. And exhale, we're going in forward fold. So at your hip, fold in half or part way. And if this is how you fold, and that's as far as it goes, or you need to hold the sofa, that's your forward fold. It's still a forward fold, right? We go with our own range of motion, not the neighbors, So let's just hang here and ragdoll. So everything is relaxed here. Arms, you can make little circle with your arm, with your forehead. Just see, very small, little, very relaxed. Now place your hand above or below the knees. Tuck in your elbows. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, relax. Stay this way. Now on your inhale, grow through your crown of your head and bring your elbows away from you. Feel the nice stretch here. And on your exhale, when you're ready, just slowly come back down into your ragdoll. Remember, you can always have your hands on your elbow. And inhale, press in your feet. Let's come back up. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, arms folding down. Diving with your beak like a bird coming down. Now this time bend your knee, and reach for the ground with your hands. And if you're afraid to fall forward, bring your hands forward a little bit or hold on to that couch. Now make a little ball with your back, so look towards your toes, your heels, wherever your neck is comfortable. Like a little frog. If you want a little balance, lift one hand and just like give out your knees a hug, and you may want to see if you can do both hands. Or keep your hands down, it's all good. You're like really, really like doing good to your back here. So enjoy your stretch, and when you're ready, just lift your shoulder up, bring one knee down and then the other one. So we're going to do our cats and cow. So let's exhale all the air out and round your back, press in your hand, and inhale, belly button towards the mat. Relax your upper chest, also sink between your shoulders. And with your own breath, do a few of those. Inhaling, belly button down, and exhaling, rounding your back. Now let's come to a still tabletop. So if there was like a teacup with tea in it on top of your back, it wouldn't flip on the ground. And maybe there's a little saucer under it to help. I don't know, but that's all. It's all good. It's all good. Let's wag our tail side to side. Go slow. Go slow. Just relax a little bit here. Maybe a little circle if that's fun with you. Remember here, you can do fist. If your wrists are sensitive, you can come to your elbows. So feel free to vary here and do what works with your body. Come to a still. Now you can stay like this and just turn your shoulders to the side, or take one hand and thread the needle, bringing your hand through between your arm and your leg, and go down as much as you're comfortable. If it doesn't feel right, just come right up a little bit, or don't do it. So you can come down as low as it's comfy for you. And with your ichi nail, you can reach with your fingertip as you press and open with your bottom arm, with the arm that's closer to you. Exhales, you just relax your body. And when you're ready, inhale, press in your hand, and come back to your floor and wag your tail a little more. Maybe doing baby circle with your nose, making sure your neck stays relaxed and you're not tensing there. Now let's do the other side. So you don't have to be identical. If that was too challenging before, put your elbow down and go part way. You can even rest the side of your head on your hand if you want. So it just feels good. Now you can add a very micro shake your tail to this, very, very nicely side to side, or move around and find where it feels nice. Maybe rounding your rounding your lower back a little bit. And when you're ready, inhale back to your fours. And let's press in your hands. Bring your bum towards your heel. And let's go in child pose. So I'm going to keep my knees together for this, but feel free to experiment with your knees apart or if that's what feels better for you. So make your little unicorn if you want. And just put your hand on it. Or bring it to the ground, whatever works for you. You can have your hands just flat on top of the other. Rest, make a pillow of some sort for your head. Even if you have it directly on your mat, just around, put your hands around, just relax. And just stay there for a couple breaths here. Anything that doesn't feel right, move around a little bit. Your arms don't have to be like that. It's just a suggestion. Now press your hands. Lift up a little bit. Look side to side. Make sure your neck is relaxed. Now on an exhale, come back down. And inhale your fingertip away from you. And just rest like this a little. Now feel free to change your stand. I think I want my knees apart here. I want a little more. Oh, yeah. So do what works for you. Exhale your arms so that your elbows are touching the ground if possible, so you're really relaxed. Or feel free to bring your hands around you. Maybe they're touching your heels, holding your heels, or just relaxing to the sides of your knees. And when ready, bring your hands near your ears and just press into them and inhale back up. And let's bring our hands forward here, back in our cat-cows. Exhaling, rounding the back. Inhaling, belly button towards the ground. Exhaling, come back up. And inhaling up. Now let's bring one foot up. If that's how one you want to come up this way. Hands framing the foot. Press if you have to strengthen the foot or use help. Now you're in forward fold. And just unfold your spine through from the bottom, one vertebrae at a time. Coming back up in our mountain pose. See, my face was already there, so I checked my feet. I said, okay, they're pretty much in mountain and Tadasana, so I left them like that. Otherwise, of course, we're moving, so things get moved around. We just move it back if we want. So that's for your child pose. So make sure that you add your child pose anytime during, if you want to stay in child pose, stay in child pose. As long as you need, as often as you need. This is your own break. It's your yoga, even in a group class. Never be embarrassed about going in child pose. We all do that. It's normal. It's loving yourself. It's knowing that, okay, I need a break right now. And it feels so good anyway, right?